Jemima, tragedy hits Ghana again, and this time young people left their homes, told their parents that, Mom, I'm going to get recruited in the military, only to be met with death. And when I heard that all 6 people who died were female, I was distraughted. I don't know how you felt when you heard the news.
I was very shocked and so sad because I cannot believe that, people went out to this exercise and some died. Like, these are very young people who told their family that with hopes and dreams that, they will be recruited and all this, and this happened. It's just so unfortunate.
For all you know, our first female CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, could have been part of those bereaved, deceased. It's so sad. But if there is anything I know about the army, is how proactive they can be, how they can anticipate danger and avoid that. So is it the case that the army did not anticipate this number, did not foresee this stampede or disaster, whatever you call it? Then I fear that our army, we can't really rely on them like that.
But I cannot also believe that this happened. I cannot understand how the army couldn't anticipate people for that, like the number of people that were supposed to come to these places. It's unfortunate.
And people are actually calling that heads must roll. I mean, security experts are saying that that has happened, and that whoever officers watch this has happened must answer for it. If they are not discharged, maybe they should be losing their ranks. Because how is it that young people leave their homes to come and serve their country only to be dead on arrival? I mean, in what jurisdiction does this make sense? It doesn't make sense in any way. And this is disturbing. And you know what is more disturbing? Political opponents trying to score points from this tragedy. You hear MPs like Nitiwo, who was the former defense minister, saying that he thanks God this didn't happen under his watch. When all of this is happening, and you have MP like the Pusiga MP, Honorable Ladi Ayamba, saying that this tragedy is ordained by Allah. And I'm like, wow, okay, maybe the next one that will be ordained by Allah, maybe your daughter will be part, and you might have to keep the same energy. So this politicians trying to score political points with tragedy, what do you make of that?
Politicians need to, this is a tragedy. There should be a fair balance of sensitivity and discretion. These are families that have lost firstborns. Like, these are people's lives that we are using to score political points, and that shouldn't be the case.
I understand the spiritual connotations and all of that, but you would agree that there should be a fine balance when to know that there are sensitive issues. Because as an MP, it is your duty to make sure that we have structures and systems to prevent all of these things. Happening. And these things happen, and then you make statements like this. It is really disturbing,
Exactly, and it gives a breath of fresh air when we have the Speaker of Parliament asking or calling for the recruitment processes of the army to be overhauled.
Exactly.
Because for national service, I remember for national service we had recruitment centers, and you had to even make an appointment to come there on the website. So it means
there are models we can even look at.
Exactly. So I believe that I think that the army should definitely take into consideration a complete overhaul of how recruitments are made.
There is another reason people are given for this tragedy, that because we do not have a substantive defense minister, that is why all of these things are happening.
I don't think that changes anything, because at the end of the day, there are ranks or higher ups in the army that are supposed to do their work. I get it. The defense minister is supposed to oversee everything, but as he's not there, I believe that there are people that are in place to put certain things into this thing. So I don't believe that he holds much whatever
power it is that he holds. But and is it going to be the case again that as typical of Ghanaians, we are going to talk about this thing for a week, two, and then we are back.
Definitely. There's a level of forgetfulness Ghanaians have, and I know that by next year by this time, if truly nothing is done about this, next year by this time, another recruitment will happen, and something like this may happen. Hopefully it doesn't, but I believe that will happen again. Example, Accra Kumasi roads that we've hammered on.
That thing has been a death trap
every single time, and we still see nothing being done about it. I believe that if care is not taken right now, next year we'll see the same thing. So I really hope that authorities do something about it now, so it's cleared off.
You see, in the midst of all this tragedy and chaos that is happening, there was one thing that comforted me is the leadership I saw in this whole thing. You know, for me, I felt okay. We have some sense of leadership.
Yes. I particularly like how the president, John Dramani Mahama, came promptly to the scene and completely halted the entire process, especially in Accra, in the center in Accra. So I'm you know, the president has actually, if you think about it, his first year has been a lot.
Crazy.
There's been so much that has happened. So I commend him with the promptness he used to address the situation and stop it completely.
I agree with you, because I mean, once you do that, it gives the sense that you are really in touch with the people, you know. So that is some good leadership. But we are hoping that leadership will be transferred into future dealings, so that we are not here again discussing this, like you said, this will happen again. You know, do you agree with Jemima that we would still sit here next year by this time and still be faced with this tragedy, or something would actually be done? Well, let us know in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, recommend this to a brother, a friend, a sister. Until we come your way next time, make sure you're a great citizen. We are.
The dry run was even longer than this one. This felt a bit short.
So maybe we'll pick excerpts from dry run and then.
Yeah, so what we didn't tell you was we were recording the dry run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you feel comfortable. And you did good.
Thank
you so
much.
much.
The dry run was longer.
Thank you.
Thank you.